Like every human being, you felt the weight of time and wished to be immortal to achieve your dreams. One day, everything changes. Your friends grow old, but you don't. The certainty comes after a fatal accident from which you walk away unscathed. Your biggest dream comes true. You are immortal. The initial celebration is great, but you have a long journey ahead. This is the future of your life. This is the Fatos Entre Mundos channel. It's a pleasure to have you here. Subscribe so you don't miss more videos like this, and help our work by leaving a like. This greatly strengthens the channel. 5 years. In your first 5 years of immortality, time is no longer an issue. You start TV series, books, and learn new languages, knowing you will have time to finish everything. The pressure to accomplish great feats like traveling the world disappears because you have all of eternity ahead of you. 10 years. There is no rush to start a family or achieve the dream job. Life becomes lighter, and immortality seems like a blessing. You build your life at your own pace, and this freedom is the greatest gift immortality has given you. 50 years. 50 years later, death becomes inevitable for friends and family. You witness unimaginable technological advancement, with AIs that surpass ChatGPT, and watch, live, humanity's first steps on Mars, reliving the excitement your grandparents felt with the moon landing. 100 years. Science reaches an unprecedented level. Incurable diseases are resolved. Physics answers great mysteries. You wake up with an insatiable hunger for knowledge, with no rush. However, your family and friends say their goodbyes. You confront the painful side of being immortal and wonder if the pain of loss is a fair price. 150 years. Loneliness consumes you. You become the oldest human being, and you watch humanity repeat old mistakes, generating new wars. Global warming reaches an extreme. Environmental crises and rising sea levels lead to conflicts over resources. You ask yourself, how did we get to this point? With so much time to prepare. 500 years. Technological advancement eliminates the energy crisis. Humanity reaches level 1 on the Kardashev scale, dominating planetary energy. There are permanent colonies on the moon and the Red Planet, inhabited mainly by researchers and military personnel. 800 years. The world population has been drastically reduced, making regions uninhabitable. People speak of the year 2000 the way we talk about the Middle Ages. No one believes you experienced that time. It is impossible to prove your millennium of knowledge as most information has been lost. 10,000 years. You conclude that there is no place like Earth, but the planet you knew 10 millennia ago no longer exists. The magnetic poles have reversed and most of the digital history has been lost. Even the notion of day stops making sense after 3 million days lived. 50,000 years. On Earth you witness the beginning of a new ice age. You experience a new climatic collapse, proving that the planet is unsafe on large timescales. Food scarcity affects humanity. Long before this, you had already become the oldest organism of all time. 100,000 years. Feeling lonely on Earth, your only option is the space colonies. In the sky, you witness the Canis Major supernova. This causes a strong nostalgia for the humanity of 2021. You question, would they even recognize themselves today? 500,000 years. Humanity maintains affection for Earth, but the planet worsens. Volcanoes become active, initiating an intense greenhouse effect. An asteroid hits the planet, making life more difficult every day. Only plants and small animals remain. 1 million years. A supervolcano erupts on Earth, releasing debris that blocks sunlight, causing the end of animal life and some plants. Earth becomes an inhospitable place. Now all of humanity and terrestrial life only survive on the moons and planets that humans colonized. 50 million years. You decide to revisit Earth. The atmosphere is opaque, full of gases and debris. Observing with advanced technologies, you realize that the continents are merging. Africa and Asia form a new continent, and you anxiously await the joining of the Americas. 200 million years. It's no longer safe to even approach Earth. It's time to say goodbye to the home planet. Furthermore, the solar system is at risk of being hit by a gamma-ray burst. Looking for the last time, you see the continents united into one. 500 million years. You completely lose your sense of time. Millions of years feel like yesterday. You realize that the sun is gradually getting hotter, which will make the solar system inhospitable. Earth is definitively uninhabitable. 1 billion years. The sun's luminosity makes life impossible even on Mars. The last plants die. It is the official end of life on Earth. You are the last living being born on the planet. You have already given up on understanding, but the image of your home being destroyed still shakes you. 2 billion years. Earth is unrecognizable, worse than Venus ever was. It is just a dead rock, without oceans and without an atmosphere. The Andromeda Galaxy already dominates the sky, signaling the imminent galactic collision. 5 billion years. The sun has grown and become a red giant. It has swallowed Mercury, Venus, and Earth. Everything and everyone you knew has been consumed, but there is no time to mourn. A new problem is right ahead of you. 8 billion years. The sun becomes less massive, weakening gravity. The solar system turns into a chaos of colliding meteors and celestial bodies. The counterpoint is the merger of the Milky Way with Andromeda, which initiated an extreme process of stellar formation. 10 billion years. The sun has become a white dwarf. The solar system in chaos has almost completely dissolved. This is the limit. You are tired of so much loss. You no longer have a home. You take a ship and decide, finally, to explore the rest of the galaxy. 20 billion years. The galaxy is fully colored, a spectacle of stellar formation. The supermassive black holes have merged, creating the brightest moment you have ever seen in the universe. It was the first time you genuinely saw a positive side to your eternal existence. 50 billion years. Andromeda and the Milky Way are now one. Soon the same galaxy collision process will occur with the entire local group, and you will be in the front row to witness the cosmos merging. 100 billion years. You are watching the last process of stellar formation happen. The sky is gradually getting darker. You prefer not to think about what awaits you in the future. 150 billion years. The feared moment arrives. The expansion of space-time makes it impossible to send signals to other galaxies, sealing your last chance to explore them. A stronger sense of isolation dominates you. The night sky is increasingly darker. 500 billion years. The galaxies lose luminosity. Stars are dying with only the reddish ones remaining. All you see are old galaxies waiting for the end. 1 trillion years. The universe begins to become invisible. The galaxies have drifted apart. No more external light arrives. The only visible thing is Milkdromeda, the merger of all the galaxies that once formed the local group. 5 trillion years. The moment of stellar formation is over. Milkdromeda's stars begin to slowly fade out. Outside Milkdromeda, there is only total darkness. Nothing else reaches you. 10 trillion years. Star formation in the universe has ceased. Only a few red dwarfs remain. You adopt a white dwarf as your new home and stay in its vicinity until it also fades out. 50 trillion years. You have already had to switch homes 5 times. All the red dwarfs you visited have reached the end of their lives. Nothing remains except you. 100 trillion years. The red dwarfs have disappeared. You have reached the end of the stelliferous era das Estrelas. Only compact objects remain. You realize that losses and endings are the only things that never end in your life. The only remaining light is from explosions caused by encounters between white dwarfs or neutron stars. 100 quintillion years. The galaxy becomes unstable. You are ejected, wandering in the darkness of the universe. The remaining material decays into the black hole, activating quasars. You watch the black hole's last meal, already tired of knowing that even this spectacle will end. 1 Google years. Now there are only you and black holes. You are trapped in the black hole era. The universe is total darkness. You wander, observing the last lights, the photons of Hawking radiation, marking the end of the black hole's lives. You know this will be the last light you will ever see. Extreme future of the universe. Immortal. You were the only one to witness everything, but with no one to share it with, you long for mortality. The beauty of life was in its end, which forces us to love and act in the time we have. Immortality, the great human desire, is revealed as a curse. You are in the dark, floating in the cold of what was once a vivid universe. Cherish your mortality. It is what makes life special. Enjoy your day and your days.